Well, good morning. Um, I just thought I'd go through some flight planning things for flying on flight sim from VFR from Shoreham to Newquay in Cornwall. Now, I live in Newquay in Cornwall, so I thought it would be a good plan. Here we are to see how I go about personally making a flight plan and my thought process, basically. So, we are situated here in Shoreham. I've added it to the flight plan. And then with VFR, you go out of the zone by a VRP, visual reference point. Well, there's this one here because I'm heading out this way, which is Shoreham Littlehampton. So he's actually a VRP Littlehampton. So we'll highlight that like we did just a minute ago. There's Shoreham Littlehampton VRP. Add it to the plan. Okay, so we've got our first bit. Now, we are in, as you can see by the information box there, that's a Class A, which is 5,498 feet plus, and it's berthing control. So we will leave, we've got to be under 5,498 basically. So we'll be taken off, get into the Littlehampton BRP, we're then out of their jurisdiction, and then we're open for our flight plan. Okay, so I'll zoom back out a bit more. So obviously the easiest way to get to Cornwall is to go straight on, you know, or so you would think. But these areas here are all controlled by Southampton, and that's all their control area. Now, if we flew straight across, we can come over Bembridge, looking, over Bembridge, and then straight through. But then we go into this control zone here, which is a Class D, 3,497, which is fine. We can fly, say, 2,500 feet, and then we'll be under the control zone. Not a problem. Then what happens then is you then go into this red area, which is danger from surface plus. You can get authorization to cross these areas, but it takes, in real life, it's got to be pre-planned and pre-booked to get the control zone, to get the clearance to actually go through all this. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's all from the surface. So there's no real way through without getting clearance. And also, you don't really want to get into the Southampton. So what I tend to do, if you're flying VFR and VATSIM or anything else, I would then, in this area here, it's clear. And here is Popham. Well, I would take off from Shoreham, go up to Popham, and add that to the plan. And you can see our flight plan now going up to Popham. So we're missing the Southampton's control zone. We're going into another Class A, which is 5,498. Again, if we fly at 2,500, we'll be fine. Then from here, if we head down towards, let's have a look, Bunkerswell, and then we can add that to the plan. We go right through the middle of that danger area. Now that's really red. That's no good at all. That's surface. and it's a Ministry of Defence. So easiest way of being able to do that is to knock the Dunkerswell off, or keep them there actually. But what we'll do is we'll step down a little bit. We can go then to Compton Abbas. When we'll add that to the plan, then obviously what we need to do is to get Compton Abbas and move it up one. There we go. Now by doing that, we've then gone from Popham, which we should be able to see visually without any problems, and then you turn left, avoiding this red area. But this whole orange box, as you can see, is a restricted area, 5,000 feet or 4,999 plus. Well, we can climb from here. See that one there is a Class D airspace. We're only just missing it. 2,000. So if we keep it about 2,500 up through here, and then we can actually climb to 4,500. We'd be going west. So it'll be 4,500 through here until we get past basically Dunkerswell. Once we go past Dunkerswell, we're out of this restricted area, and then we've got to watch this restricted area. So what we can do is we will have the Plymouth Yelverton missing that red area as well, because that's high. So we will stay at we can 4,500 feet. Then we can well, we can stay at 4,500. So it'd be fine, and then we can come all the way down to Plymouth, and then direct to Newquay at the airport to the plan. Job done. We'll take a look at this box here. Okay, now what we pay in particular, these numbers here, what we're 900 feet, that's basically the highest obstacle in the area, the MEF, which is 900 to Littlehampton, 1,000 to Popham would be 2,500. I'll just write that down. Fantastic. And then onwards to from Popham to Compton Abbas. Again, that's 1,000. And we'll be climbing then from Popham to 4,500. So we're well clear of that. Dunkerswell, 2,000 from Dunkerswell to Yelverton. Again, we're flying at 4,500. So we're well clear of that, with over 1,000 feet higher. So it's perfect. And then down into Newquay, where we'll be going. So it's just a rough plan just to see what's going on, you know, and how I get around these problems. I mean, I could go through here because that's 2,998. If you go into this bit, Class D is surface to 2,000, you see. So, and anywhere inside the going through this bit, you're inside of the surface for Southampton. So, surface to 2,000, you know, that's no good. So you'd have to get permission while you're outside to be able to cross the boundary to go through to the other side, which you can avoid just by going around the top and out of the way. So all these red areas, to stay clear if you can. Obviously on VATSIM and everything, you don't actually get the clearance to go through these because there's no one active on that area. But that sounds like a good little plan to me. Not a problem at all. You can print this off as well. So if I go maximize, you can actually print this whole thing off, and then you can, where is it to print the current flight plan. So if we go to that, hopefully we might see the box come up saying it's going to print. If not, it doesn't matter. I'll go and fetch it in a minute. But that's how you use this. I mean, I will have a look at little nav map, but I've been using Plan G for many years to do my VFR flight planning. Now I have actually got the proper charts from an airport, so I tend to use this. But Plan G is pretty much bang on, so you can get away without actually seeing buying one of these, and it covers the entire area, whereas that one just covers the southwest. So that can be very costly. Plan G is free, although it's nice to make a donation to Tim. I've had dealings with Tim in the past. He taught me how to fly actually many years ago. So on that in mind, that's my thought process on the actual making a flight plan, and then all you got to do now is go fly it. Have a good day to you all. Bye for now.